Welcome back to Living Local. Home buyers haven't had it easy the past couple of years with high prices and limited inventory. However, there are signs that things may be slowly shifting with the housing market. And we're checking in with Kyle Robinson in this segment sponsored by the Robinson Group. Thanks so much, Kyle, for coming in.
Thanks for having me back.
So tell us, how are interest rates looking today?
So today, conventional 30-year fixed rate is around 6%. FHA, VA rates are around 5.25. I will tell you that obviously that's higher than what it's been in the past, but the one thing that you just need to understand is that you could always refinance if things shift in the future.
Okay. So as far as how are interest rates affecting the housing market?
Yeah, so let's talk about that, right? So what's happening is people that were approved, let's say last year or even as soon as January, those particular people, what they were approved for before has actually changed now that the interest rates have gone up. So purchasing power has gone down for some folks, which has eliminated some people from the buyer pool as they wanted a specific price of home and now they can no longer afford it.
Yeah.
I will tell you there's plenty of people out there buying houses though, so the interest rates really haven't affected us completely.
Yeah.
It's just eliminated some people from the buyer pool, or maybe they thought about waiting.
Yeah, I have seen, I've noticed that homes still are going fast.
Yeah, there's over 900 pendings right now and only 700 some active, so there's more pending than active.
Oh my goodness. So the inventory, let's talk about that. How is that looking currently, and what can we expect maybe 6 months down the road?
Yeah, so the inventory has actually gone up pre or post-COVID, or I don't know if we're done with COVID yet, but for what I feel like we're done with COVID, we're not wearing masks anymore. But regardless, I will say that the inventory has gone up. One thing that we've also noticed too is that prices have started to not appreciate as fast as they have gone in the past. So I think a lot of people were concerned over the last 2.5 years because housing prices were going up. But I truly believe that we just got to a point where we needed to be prior to. So I don't think that they're going to be going down. I just don't think they'll be going up as fast as they were before.
Okay, all right. So is now still the time to buy or sell a house?
Yeah, I think absolutely. I think if you're in the market and it fits your needs to buy a new home or sell a home, absolutely it's a great time to do it. But it's always a good time to do it. And especially right now with the higher interest rates, right? The thing is people are eliminated. So you could go out and find your dream home right now. It doesn't have to be your dream interest rate. If interest rates drop in the next 18 months, you could have potentially been in a pool of which buyers have got scared and ran away, and you could have found the house of your dreams, and then 2 years from now we refinance, because interest rates don't affect us for over 30 years, right? So it's one of those things that I would not buy a house because the interest rate's at 6% right now.
Yeah, that can always change.
Yes.
So have you seen a shift in the process of buying a home?
Yeah, absolutely. I would say roughly we're in what's called a cooling down phase. We're not in a housing crisis, especially here in the Quad Cities and in the state of Iowa. I feel like we grew at a rate in which was sustainable, right? In some areas, maybe they did disagree with that, but I have seen that inspections are starting to come back. That's something that we didn't really see a whole lot of offers with inspections. People are actually writing subject to sale offers. Their house isn't even sold, and they're writing offers on that. So really seeing a shift in the market where maybe I would say in specific niche areas, it's still a seller's market, but we are shifting more back to a neutral area.
Okay,
so.
Well that's nice. I think that's good to hear.
Yeah,
right?
Buyers will feel better about it. Agents will feel better about it.
For sure. So what can you do right now to increase your odds in getting your offer accepted on that dream home?
Yeah, so I mean, certainly if you're in a competitive pool and you're in a competing offer situation, some of the things that we've seen that have been winning the bid, non-refundable earnest money, waiving inspections or minimal inspections, very minimal contingencies. Obviously, cash is something that certainly something to consider as a seller versus some type of financed option, but really just putting it out there and saying, hey, you know what, I've done my due diligence, I've looked at this house, it's something that I want, and as long as nothing major comes up, I'm going to move forward. That's what sellers want to hear.
Okay.
So.
All right. Well, Kyle, always great to have you here.
Yeah.
Always learn something too when you come on.
Well, I really appreciate you guys having me back. So.
All right. Well, thank you again. And this segment was sponsored by the Robinson Group. For more information, check out trgmove.com.